Go.
Oh, hello. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to Great British Churches. We haven't been around churches for some time. We're here today in a village of Gipping in Suffolk, England, looking at St Nicholas's Chapel. We've got a new member of our party here. This is Keith, the ecclesiastical dog. He's going to be joining us on some of these wanderings around churches. We got asked in the past, in fact it's been about a year since we've done a video, I believe. We keep being asked for reference sources or where we get information from. This is just one of them. This is D.P.Mortlock, the guide to Suffolk Churches, and we'll put a link in the description with the ISBN number if anybody's interested. But today, here we are at St Nicholas. This isn't a church, it's actually a memorial chapel which was built by the Tyrrell family.
Sir James Tyrrell in the 1780s.
So 1780s? No, this is long before then.
No, 1480s.
14, oh, thank God for that, you went road for a minute. So it's in the 1480s. So who was the king at the time then, Mel?
Edward the Third.
Edward the Third. So
Edward the Fourth.
Edward the Fourth, right, is one of them. So
It's Edward the Fourth.
so he was king. So this would have been built for
But look at that.
the big estate that's around us.
But just look at this.
This is posh flint work.
It's called flushwork, Paul.
Flush work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm flush with embarrassment now. So should we go in and have a look?
We shall.
This is a little gem. I found this riding my motorbike out here last year. It was warmer then. We're actually filming this in February, and it is. Well, it's not freezing cold, but it's not warm.
So we've got a hatchment there for Sir Edmund Tyrrell, who died in 1799.
You go to the point at it.
Sorry,
That's it.
I'm not used to this.
There's a little bell tower. As you can see, nicely padlocked off for safety, which is a good thing because
Paul,
places to climb up and mess about.
Mr GBC here, he will ring the bell. And a really old font. It's very plain.
Very plain, very 13th century, I would say.
That is gorgeous.
Let's have a look. That is, I wonder if that's been recut at some point.
Oh look, it's a kettle. Do you want to make a cup of tea?
No, there isn't. It's actually, like we do with all these videos, we have a bit of a look around first and just sort of see what
Lovely
what
old pews.
like. But this is gorgeous. And I think one of the things I particularly like about churches is these are, especially in this part of the world, the oldest buildings in existence, and probably the only stone buildings, and
Yeah.
they have the
But
history of the
have you
village.
noticed the two styles of pews?
Yes.
You've got these ones, and
You've got
then
box pews.
yeah.
Or box pews. Look at that. I like that on there. Well, you can stop on your video and have a look. But the electric heating was installed in 2013 with a generous legacy from Margaret Tyrrell. So the Tyrrell family is still around.
Yeah. But are they the Tyrrells who make the crisps?
No, that's 2 L's. Oh, it is 2 L's. I don't know. We'll have to buy a packet and find out.
They come from Suffolk.
Actually, some philosopher's notes, and you can buy a mug with the chapel's picture on it. Just have a look at those. They're rather good. You've even got that backboard up there with the Tyrrell family legacy coat of arms on one of the mugs, which is something.
Hatchment, darling. They're called hatchments.
But
We've got to keep moving because the Ecclesiastical K-9 is going to start
he starts
whinging.
whining because he thinks he should be running around the field like a wild thing.
Now, if you have a look, there's. I can't really get. I have to get in. I can't get up here. So, we've got road stairs, which don't climb. So there would have been a rood screen going across here, and you can see the actual height of the ceiling is quite tall here, and it's all beamed. Do forgive Keith. He doesn't like it when he's on a walk and he stops. So what have we got here? This organ was built with donations from many, I can't read it there, many generous friends, including the Robert Docker Memorial Fund. It was dedicated by the Reverend Jonathan Bailey, Bishop of Dunwich, in June 28th, 1994. Now, Dunwich is going to be an interesting one.
Dunwich is, from here, quite a way actually.
Yeah.
Right across the county.
So we've got a memorial up here. We haven't seen any graves, have we, in the...
There's a few at the back.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I think there's a few at the back. Yeah. Most of the headstones have gone. But like we say, this isn't a parish church. This was built for the people of the big house.
And that lovely window there. I don't... It might be a Victorian window. What do you reckon?
I would say so. And but it's nice to have somebody from a bit of... I think that's called Trompe-l'oeil, isn't it? That sort of painting.
Yeah.
Where it is.
Yeah. We think this was pre-Victorian. In the book it says that if the Victorians had renovated this church, that painting would have gone.
Yeah.
So we think this is before the Victorian era. When it was, we can't find anything about it, about the date it was done.
We don't, but that window isn't quite the same as the others. The others are very of that period of when this church was built, or when this chapel was built. But we've got some others here. There's a piscina there, and that's got quite an interesting little...
Yeah, I'm not going in there, no. So there you go, you got your piscina there. Now Paul says that's Mary.
It's carved on it, Mary. It's Mary holding Jesus.
Okay.
And that, to have survived, that's quite a rare thing to see. And actually you can still see traces under this white watchlet of how the church would have once been painted. And let's not forget, this being a chapel or a church, it would have been a right of colour back in the day.
Now there's been some alterations on that window. You look at the bottom panels, they're all out of whack.
They are. And you said about it, you were saying about it being Victorian.
I'm not so sure.
There's nothing in the books that say about it, but that's in Latin.
Yeah.
St James.
Now there might be somebody who's watching this who goes, well, that was 14th century, 15th century or whatever. You know, let us know, because we honestly cannot find anything out about this.
And if you look at the actual stone frame, it's moved quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's lots of bits of glass been put into replace.
And if you look at the top of the arches, they're all been knocked about a bit to make things fit.
To make things fit. Oh, just going back to the sea now. Is there? No, they're filled in the drain hole.
That's all right.
But,
and then we're going to go in here. This is the vestry. And it's beautiful. It's very simple. It's very beautiful. And then when we've done this, I'm going to get Paul to go around the other side of the church and film that for you. But you've got the door there.
That fireplace is beautiful.
It is. And that would have been a window there. It might have been taken out because that would have been a devil of a place to heat, or it might have been because of the window tax. We don't know that either. We know very little about this church, do we?
No, because it's not been in under the diocese.
No.
It probably is now, but...
Very old fireplace. And there we go. Lovely window. Even though it's plain glass, it's still beautiful.
It is.
I'm going to give Paul the phone.
Okay, if I give you the ecclesiastical dog, and I'll take that.
And then you go round the outside.
Okay, let's go back out through. This would have been the priest's door. Now, looking at that window, if you think about it, this would have been screened off. There would have been one time under this arch here, there would have been a screen. So the ordinary folk, this would have been choir up here, I would imagine. Actually, look at the age of some of these pews, they're amazing. But if you can imagine, this is where the ordinary folk, the land workers, whoever...
There's a cupboard there, look.
A cupboard? There is indeed.
To the right?
Yeah, that's the stairs for the tower, I believe.
Well,
Might be.
door of the attachment was.
Oh yeah, probably is. Yeah, we don't know. We're not going to go investigating because it's dangerous. Never mess with church towers. But you know, look at the pews. Look at the age of these. This is amazing. There we go. Let's have a look on the outside. Oh, that sun is lovely. But like we say, the flint work is it's exquisite. It's beautiful. Little churchyard here. Let's have a look at where we are. This village is called Gipping. It's actually the source of the river Gipping, which runs down as far as Ipswich, about, oh, I don't know, about 20, 25 miles away. Nice big old pond there. I'm going to say that. There was headstones around here, and it's going to make a liar of me. But let's have a look at the church from the outside. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that's that window. But that window, the ordinary folk wouldn't, you'd have seen it from this side, but you wouldn't have seen it from the inside if you were in the ordinary seats back in the chapel. This little vestry here that's been built on, looking at it, I think it's, looking at the stone, it's probably slightly later, but it's an add-on. But this is a no expense spared stonework. And don't forget, for these parts of the world, hang on, the ecclesiastical dog is out on his own. Go on, boy. Go on, Keith. Keith, come on, mate. Keithy, come on. Come on. I'm a bit stuck now. It's the first time he's been off on his own, so Keith, come here. Here, Keith. Keith, come on. Right.
I thought he was going to stay with us.
Right, we're back on film. The dog's returned. He's been for a run round the farm. But you get an idea. Look at that window sticking out in that vestry. And that one that's been bricked up as well. But what a charming little... It's a church,
That must
but...
have been bricked up. 1600s? No.
Yeah.
If it was built in 1480,
Yeah, 1480.
200 years later, it's very thin brick.
It is.
That makes me think Tudor-ish.
It is. It's that area.
Could have took the brick off something else.
Could have been, you know, who knows? You know, obviously there's some movement there because
The tower is newer.
the tower is definitely newer.
Yeah.
But what a fantastic!
Very simple windows, the tower.
But I don't know if you get an idea. If I just swing round and pan round, this is a big estate, which was once a manorial estate of some sort. But we just got, all we got around us is farms. I think there's a row of council houses about a mile down the road. And this is it. We are really in the middle of, well, middle of nowhere as much as you can get.
The best bit about this is,
What's that?
what's today, the 5th of February?
6th.
6th of February. And look in the bank.
Isn't that beautiful? All the
We've got
snowdrops.
Snowdrops.
It is. The weather is on the turn.
It is. That's not as cold as it has been.
It hasn't. It has been blooming cold. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this. Shall we?
Head
Shall we?
off to another one.
Let's head off to another one, and so not let the dog off the lead this time,
Yeah.
because he's a bit of a tinker, is our dog. Anyhow, thank you very much for joining us. Until next time, thanks for watching.